my channel. If you have not liked and subscribed the channel, please like and subscribe the channel. You know the channel name, right? If you don't know, just go to the Google or YouTube and search for the Alien Tech Champion, right? And this channel is regarding anything you want to learn about Microsoft Intune, Apple iOS, Android, or Windows 10, or anything related to technical. Okay, so in today I am going to uh, show you how, if you are publishing Outlook application, how Outlook actually flow with the Intune app protection policy and conditional access policy. And this is the actually thing that you should know, right, before being as a technical admin, or maybe it's being in the ask in the interview as well, to know how the Outlook data will flow in the organization, right? So the first understand the this is the Outlook the data flow, how the data flow within the organization, and how the policy will get applied, and how Outlook how the user will get the email, I mean how the email will get delivered to the user's devices through Outlook application. So this is actually clearly defined. You can see from 1 to 11, right? So I'm going to show you the first is step is Outlook application, right? And this is applicable for BYD devices if you are managing on iOS and Android through the Intune app protection policy, or through the conditional access policy, or if you are for the company owned devices as well with the MAM policies. Okay, so you see here, this is the Outlook applications, right? And when the users try to authenticate to Azure AD from the Outlook applications, the user will, you see from first to second, the user will get redirected to the App Store. Okay, user will redirect to the App Store. So users try to authenticate through the Azure AD, right? And it will redirect to the App Store to install the broker apps. The broker apps is like, on iOS it's Authenticator, on Android it's Microsoft company portal, right? So on iOS broker app is called, can be the Microsoft Authenticator and Intune company portal. So if user will try to use use a native applications like native iOS applications or native Samsung application, they will be redirected to the App Store and then install the Outlook app from, you see here, from Google Play Store and App Store. Once the broker app will get installed from on the devices, the broker app will start the Azure AD registration, right? So as soon as the app will get installed from the Google Play Store, this company portal or the Authenticator, it will try to register devices in Azure AD, which will create the device records in the Azure AD. And this is not the same as the Intune enrollment process, but this record is necessary so the conditional access policy can be enforced on the devices. So the token must be the device's ID must be registered into Azure AD. Okay, and then broker applications will verify the identity of the app, and there is a security layer so that broker app can validate if the app is authorized for the use by the users. Okay, and then broker will I mean the Authenticator or the Intune company app will send the app client ID to the Azure AD, okay, as a part of the user authentication process to check the policy is in approved list or not, right? Before that, you need to create some policies, right? I'm just showing the diagram how actually the data flow of the Outlook application. And once the Azure AD once the Azure Ready, Intune, or the conditional access policy allow the user to authenticate and they use the app based on the policy approved list. If the app isn't in the list, right, then the Azure Ready conditional will deny the access to app, right? So you see here, so from here it will verify the identity of the application, and then it will request for the token based on the approved, and Azure Ready will check whether it's this client is approved or not, and then based on that it will issue the token based on the policy, right? So and then Outlook app communicate with the Outlook cloud services. So as soon as they issue a token to the then Outlook will start talking to the Outlook cloud services to initiate the communication with your Exchange Online. So Outlook cloud services with Azure, you see here. So as soon as the token has been generated, and the Azure Ready will verify that everything is okay, device is compliance as what you define in the Azure conditional access policy or Intune policies, then it will allow Outlook will access the cloud services with AAD token, okay, and then Outlook cloud services with Azure Ready will retrieve the Exchange Online services access token from the users as well. So this will also verify that Outlook it will also verify the token with the Azure Ready, and then Outlook app communicate with the Exchange Online directly to retrieve the user corporate email, and the corporate email will get delivered. So there is a two-way. It's not just so first you have to download the Outlook application to just to sum up, right, how the day you once you download the applications on the your user will try to authenticate, and it will authenticate through the Azure Ready, of course, right? And then Azure Ready it will redirect to the App Store, right? And it will ask you to download the broker applications like Authenticator or Company Portal, and then as soon as you download and sign into the broker application, it will your devices will get registered into Azure Ready with the token, and this will verify with the identity of the Outlook applications, and then it will also request for the token based on the client ID, and what about the policy you have defined, it will also verify with the Azure ND conditional access policy, and then it will also issue a token. If it's not verified, then it will reject right here. Once the access token will be verified, then Outlook Outlook application will check with the cloud services, Outlook cloud services, and then it also get a token for the users from the Azure Ready, and once it validated, then Outlook your Exchange email will deliver your email to the Outlook application. This is how the Outlook workflow is there. I hope you learn how and you can a better understanding of how Outlook data flow with the Intune. Till then, thank you. Have a good day.